Springer, our Fox 40 financial analyst. Good morning,
We've got a
Keith.
crisis. I'm worried about this. I drink a lot of coffee, and I'm worried about coffee.
I have concerns.
Let's first of all, before we get to other stuff, let's just talk about the market here. We're up 7, which is kind of very neutral right now. Any breaking news in the financial world that might affect the markets today?
Not a whole lot. We had Cisco earnings, which were better than expected. We had retail sales come in lower than expected, but not bad. Hurricane Sandy, we knew was going to slow things down.
Okay.
The world is waiting for the fiscal cliff to see if they can negotiate. The president meets with Congress on Friday. They're going to see if they come up with some sort of impasse. Although I don't know if you saw Obama just yesterday, he announced that he's now looking for twice as many tax increases, 1.6 billion.
Yes.
Double what he was looking for a year ago.
I'm assuming the market doesn't like to see money being taken by our government.
No, but it's negotiated.
Yeah, he's got a press conference today, first one, by the way, since March. But I'm assuming a lot of people might be just kind of holding their breath to see how that goes today.
Yeah, it's posturing. He's looking. He doubles the amount of tax increases so he can get probably back down to his number. The Republicans lobby back and forth. I think we just know the taxes are going to go up on the the higher income people, which is not going to help the economy. They're going to have some spending cuts for sure.
Okay.
Let's talk about Donald Trump and a possible break in relationship with Macy's. 500,000 people signed a petition.
They did, 500,000. Well, Donald Trump came out and said some things that he shouldn't have said.
He's mouthy.
He's a little mouthy, but this might have been even a little bit too much for Donald Trump. He said the United States should form a revolution, an actual revolution, because Obama was reelected. It's one thing not to agree with the election results. It's another thing to call for a revolution, which is a little bit serious. A lot of people didn't like that, so they're trying to get people to not buy his clothing in Macy's.
And somebody thought it was worth their time to collect 500,000 signatures over this. Well, let's talk Facebook real quick. That was such news when the initial public offering came out, and there's some rules behind the scenes that are making it back in the news again.
Yeah, there's a lot of shares outstanding. There are a lot of people that got in, not only the lower price, but a higher price. So what we have is called the lockup. When you buy shares of stock at the initial public offering, you have to wait 6 months. You can't just, it forces people to hold the stock and not just react and sell it the first day it comes out. The 6-month lockup is up. A lot of people are worried that a flood of new shares is going to hit the market and for a sell. Facebook is actually up a little bit today. Maybe a lot of people aren't going to sell. Zuckerberg has said he won't sell any of his shares for another year. So, they have
and it was down into the teens, well into the teens, but it's, what, 21 bucks or so today?
Yeah, a little over 21 this morning.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Keith Springer is going to join us next hour, by the way, answering your questions. Anytime you have a question for Mr. Springer, send us an email. money@fox40.com, and plus just during the day, pick it up and give Keith a call, see if he can help you. 916-925-8900, or find his website, keithspringer.com. I always read his newsletter you put out every week. Interesting stuff, Keith. Thank you very much. Let's check in with Sheldon Orvis in the Atlantis Reno Traffic Center.
Well, we got one spread.